Case summary. In Board of Education v. Earls, the Supreme Court of the United States addressed the constitutionality of mandatory drug testing policies for students participating in extracurricular activities. The court ruled in favor of the Board of Education, determining that such policies do not violate the Fourth Amendment's protection against unreasonable searches and seizures. Background facts. The case originated in Tecumseh, Oklahoma, where the Board of Education implemented a policy requiring all middle and high school students to consent to drug testing in order to participate in any extracurricular activities. Lindsay Earls, a student at Tecumseh High School, and her family challenged the policy, arguing that it violated the Fourth Amendment. Claimant plaintiff. Lindsay Earls and her family defendant. Board of Education of Independent School District No. 92 of Pottawatomie County. Arguments. Plaintiff's argument. Earls and her family argued that the drug testing policy was an unreasonable search under the Fourth Amendment. They contended that the policy was too intrusive and not justified by any specific evidence of a drug problem among students participating in extracurricular activities. Defendant's argument. The Board of Education argued that the drug testing policy was a preventive measure designed to protect students and maintain a safe and drug-free environment in schools. They emphasized that participation in extracurricular activities is voluntary and thus students could be subjected to additional regulations. Final outcome. The Supreme Court ruled in favor of the Board of Education with a 5-4 decision. The court held that the drug testing policy did not violate the Fourth Amendment. Law, justification, and reasoning. The majority opinion, delivered by Justice Clarence Thomas, provided several key points for the decision. Reasonableness of search. The court applied a balancing test to determine the reasonableness of the search. They weighed the students' privacy interests against the government's interest in preventing drug use. Voluntary participation. The court noted that because participation in extracurricular activities is voluntary, students choosing to participate could be subject to additional regulations. Minimal intrusion. The court found that the drug testing procedure was minimally intrusive. It involved providing a urine sample under conditions similar to those encountered in public restrooms. Key concept. Board of Education v. Earls established that schools could implement drug testing policies for students participating in extracurricular activities without violating the Fourth Amendment. This decision underscored the principle that the need to maintain a safe and drug-free environment in schools can justify certain intrusions on students' privacy. Relevant precedents include Vernonia School District 47 v. Acta 1995, where the court upheld drug testing of student athletes. Implications and learnings. Implication for school policies. Schools have the authority to implement drug testing policies to deter drug use among students. Balancing test. The decision reinforces the use of a balancing test to assess the reasonableness of searches in the context of schools. Key learnings. Voluntariness and regulation. The ruling highlights that voluntary participation in school activities can subject students to additional regulations. Minimal intrusion. The case demonstrates that minimally intrusive procedures may be deemed reasonable if they serve a significant governmental interest.